Are you recording?
I am recording, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. There's people in the background, so put your head.
I know, let's do one.
Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to this new... Hang on, stay down there. It's a good thing there. Hello everyone, how are you doing? Welcome to the Great Pub Tour with me, Stephen J. Holloran, and...
Rick.
No, Rick, is that it? Is that just one name?
We said that we weren't going to introduce me this time because you've seen me before.
Oh, it doesn't matter. We can do it twice, can't we?
Yeah. What, another take?
No, this is it now. I'm not effing about. We mean business. It's like, what are we on now? It's evening time, beautiful evening.
It's evening time.
I know, it's rare to get you out in the evenings, isn't it?
Yeah, on a weekday, and I'm not off work, so this is post-work.
So you're feeling up for it? Feeling
Yes.
up? You're answering the call? Beer. You happy?
Yeah, have you told them where we are?
No, I haven't. You can say that.
We are in Newton Le Willows.
Why are we here?
We are here because there are at least two very special pubs slash micropubs slash tap rooms here. So we're going to see what else is on the high street. But yeah, we can't do the St Helens district without Newton Le Willows.
No, we can't.
We came very close last time in Earlstown on the train. We just passed Earlstown.
Yeah.
But we needed to do Newton on its own.
Yeah.
Because we're just literally on the high street. We've chosen 4 pubs. There is a series of other pubs, but we took the local CAMRA branch's map, and it showed us how many pumps they have and if they have local ale and things like that. So we're going to leave the best to last, I think is a good idea.
Yes. I mean, that's not offensive to anyone, is it? Like, the best till last. You know?
Okay, in theory, the best to last. We've never actually been.
Never have to, and none of these. It's just all new experiences for both of us, isn't it?
New experiences, yeah.
So you're going to see our faces light up as if with passion. So who's the comedy mask here? Am I the happy one and you're the sad one?
Guess who? So the first stop on our route is going to be the Kirkfield.
The Kirkfield. Look, there it is.
Behind us.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Pub number 1. Yeah.
And before we get in there, shall we spin the camera around and see
Yeah,
where we're
we're actually in the grounds here of All Saints Church.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
Look at that.
So apparently there's been a church on this site since the 1200s.
Indeed.
We knew before coming here that Newton is very historic.
Yeah.
Very historic. So it's part of our heritage theme, isn't it, to always stop by when you see an old building, and that is a lovely building. So
yeah,
I don't know, should we go and have a little look?
Let's go and have a look, shall we?
Okay. We've done that shot. That was brilliant. Little rule here: if you go into a village or a town or a city, if the door is open in the church, just walk in.
Yeah.
Because the chap called Ian came up to us straight away. They're like practicing their little bells, the hand bells, which may be like lesson 1 in getting up to the church bell eventually.
Well, maybe. I mean, I didn't do that when I trained.
No.
So, you know, but they've invited us
He was
back,
only training the bell end, just the end of the bell.
It's alleged, nothing's been proved. Every little bit of it, the stained glass windows, and just the sheer beauty of this old.
Yeah.
And it's not even that old, is it? In comparison
Well,
to most.
this church was built in 1890, but there's been a church here since 1242. A small chapel here since 1242. So he gave us a little book, that Ian, historical summary of the village, and also
and I'll put that picture on.
a postcard of the church.
Oh,
Well, they're doing it.
they're doing it. They're doing it early.
Record?
Yeah, it's on record, yeah. It's time to go to the pub. This is the last time we did a pub tour.
Well, the thing is, I went in thinking there's going to be bread and wine, and he didn't give us any. So, you know, we're going to have to go and find something to drink now.
God's clearly busy.
I know.
So, but God did approve of our tour the first time we went to St Helens town.
He did, yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
we did it on the first St Helens one, didn't we?
Yeah.
Maybe that should be a running theme. We need to go to the church every time and just bless ourselves.
Yes, that's another word for it. Anyway, let's get in there.
pub number 1.
Pub number 1. Look,
Kirkfield.
we've got armchairs already.
We got armchairs. We saw them straight away. We were like, those are our chairs.
I know, what a beautiful place. It's like goes on forever.
Yeah, it's a hotel and restaurant and pub. So the pub bit is actually quite small at the front. It's only 2 little rooms, and it's double barred. So the other bar is actually part of the restaurant, and then it backs onto the hotel.
We've got pints.
We have 2 hazy pales here. Make My Day by Dark Revolution. I don't recall the last time I had a beer by Dark Revolution, to be honest.
And I can't recall it at all.
Of course, I've got no.
Oh, an FYI, I've not been uploading some tap for a bit because I've been so stressed with event planning. That's my excuse anyway. He doesn't like it, dear.
No, because I like to see what he's doing, and he can see what I'm doing.
And we have got a competition going to see who can get the most check-ins, and I assume it's him. So, describe.
So I'm going in. First sip. Wow.
He looks surprised.
I don't really know what to say, to be honest. That's the first time I've been speechless about a beer for a while. I really need to see what they call this. I don't even know how you describe it. Possibly a slight, maybe a little bit of a cannabis sort of taste to the beer.
Really?
Yeah.
Give it here.
A bit of a hemp, possibly. It's got a very herbal. The hops are not well, they are fruity.
I like that.
They are fruity, but that's not the main thing that you're getting. So anyway, the brewery is Dark Revolution is from Salisbury in Wiltshire.
Oh, really?
So it's not by no means is this a local beer. But anyway, let's see what they call it. Smooth and creamy, super pale ale. Super pale ale, so not an extra pale ale. Super pale ale. SPA. Riwaka and Nectaron running things both hot and cold, so early and late in the brew. Riwaka brings its unique sweet citrus, tropical fruit and grapefruit, complemented by pineapple, peach and passion fruit from the Nectaron.
So it's definitely the passion fruit that sticks out to me.
Yeah, but there's like a very unusual, exotic.
But we've had something similar to this before in Helter Skelter, I'm sure.
I'll tell you what it is. I've just looked at it. Riwaka is a New Zealand hop.
Ah,
So New Zealand hops obviously is a totally different climate to America and Europe. So we're used to like continental or American hops.
So when New Zealand hops are used, it's quite impactful.
Because we're so used these days to having Citra, Mosaic, Cascade, Centennial, Chinook hops. They're almost overused, but people are trying to experiment with different hops from different regions of the world. And New Zealand's got a lot of emerging hops.
That's a good thing then, isn't it? Because people get the chance, especially with the lineup here.
Yeah.
There's quite a distinct lineup. Still quite paley.
I can't quite get over the unusual. It's the first hit of the nose.
Yeah, I can smell it from here.
Hops are from the same family as cannabis. They're similar plants.
Yeah.
So that's why sometimes you get that sort of like dank kind of
that's
hoppy,
what I get
cannabisy.
sometimes, yeah.
But with this one, it's almost like you're smelling. It awakens your senses to a different type of hop flavour that you've not had.
Yeah, it's pleasurable, isn't it?
It's. I don't want to give the impression, by the way, that I'm blown away as in like this is like the best beer I've ever had. It's not that kind of speechless.
No, it's. I've never seen this happen. This thing usually he has an ale, and it's like, yes, it's got this and this and this. Maybe try harder on this.
But I think it's because you build up your palate to certain flavours, and you get in tune to whether those flavours have been brought forward well or not. When you're introduced to a totally new flavour, then it strikes you. I imagine the comparison with yours is going to be more of the traditional.
What is this, by the way? Just before we get into it,
Weekend Project,
Yeah.
which is brewed. Is it Macclesfield or Knutsford? East Cheshire, anyway. Island hopper. So I've had that a few times before. It is in the wrong glass. It's not a vocation beer.
It's another great one. It's like that, but it's a very tamer version. You can taste the hops in it.
Yeah, so straight away, So those are American hops. So if I'd have drank that one first, I would have been like, yep, it's a solid Nipah, soft, oaty, silky.
Yeah.
You got your mangoey sort of passion fruit flavours there. This is like that, but then like someone's like zapping you with a taser.
It's dialed up, isn't it?
Well, what a great way to start.
I know, it's quite a... I mean, in this place as well, you think of the vibe of the place, what they're trying to do with it.
It's not a place that you'd expect to find loads of craft beer.
Yeah.
I think you've got a mix here, I can tell, of hotel, people staying at the hotel, people coming for their dinner. But in terms of people coming here for like a hazy Nipah from Wiltshire, not so much. But then again, we've come here on a Thursday, and partly so that we can find a seat, because we don't like crowds.
Oh, someone just popped a champagne cork.
Someone's popped champagne, so yeah. You know, unusual vibes here.
And in each room, there's a different vibe. So at the bar, you've got loads of fellas talking and being boisterous. And here you've got romantic and diners and stuff. And
yeah, but we couldn't really go in there because we'd just be in the middle of everyone. So
we'd be in the middle and people would be like, oi, oi. So it would be like that. Let's because what we've done here is we've actually got a script to keep to point. I'm going to just describe the in very eloquent ways.
Okay.
Sit back and relax, Rick. Originally built in the 1800s. That went well. All right. Originally built in the late 18th century as the Horse and Jockey Public House, the Kirkfield later operated as the Conservative Club and the boarding school before becoming a hotel. One of the largest and oldest buildings on the High Street, the Kirkfield was closed and derelict for several years. Well, that's shit, isn't it? That's awful. Until a trio of childhood friends took it over in 2017 with a full refurbishment a year later. That's fantastic. So that'd be like me and you taking on something in the old town and breathing
You can
life.
kind of tell that this place has sort of maybe gone through bad times because a lot of it looks like it's had to be extensively refurbished. This is original brickwork, but there's a fireplace behind us that looks like it's had some plaster ripped off it to expose the timber. It was done up in 2018, so 7 years ago.
Do you want to talk about the Newton Le Willows itself?
It's blue you
That's me, yeah.
and green, so you haven't said that. I'll just say it all.
Just say it all, yeah. So Rick is going to talk about Newton Le Willows and why we're here.
Yeah, so Newton Le Willows is one of the oldest and most historic settlements in the borough of St Helens. So when we were talking about the pubs that we wanted to go to, when we decided to do the district, Newton Le Willows was definitely one. It had to be its own little visit.
Yeah.
So we decided, not only because of its history, because it's been here a long time, Newton Le Willows. In fact, it didn't used to always be called Newton Le Willows. It was called Newton and also Newton in Makerfield.
Is this in the script?
No, but these are little things that
You're
I've
going off
noticed.
script, all right? That's the whole point of the script.
But there is evidence of Neolithic occupation, and to the north of Newton Lake, an ancient barrow exists, now thought to be an early Motte and Bailey castle.
Interesting.
Basically, Newton Le Willows, until industrialisation came, this used to be like a quiet village, largely pastoral lands until the mining industries came from the north and from the west. And then obviously you had the construction of the Liverpool to Manchester Railway, which we spoke about in the last video. That Earlstown was essentially created as a village in order to build the viaduct there. And the Sankey Canal, obviously, which runs just west of where we are now. So we're on the High Street. Newton Le Willows is unusual. The High Street is on the east-hand side of the village, not the middle of the village. So that's where we are now, and that's really where the most of the amenities are. So we are at the very bottom of the High Street now. Pub number 1, the Kirkfield.
Yeah, well done.
Have you got your scorecards?
Yes, I have.
It's really weird, isn't it? Because I find it hard to believe that the mics can pick up what we're saying, because that camera would not be able to pick us up.
That's the camera one, not in this environment, but these do.
We briefly swapped. That's a crazy beer. It's mental.
Back by no popular demand, as we said last time.
By no popular demand whatsoever, we're going to carry on doing what we've been doing before, that no one has even once said is a good idea.
No, and
we're just doing what the hell we want, and you can choose to watch it or not.
Unfortunately, since our last video, someone wrote an obscene thing on the back, and
Who did that?
You.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, because it was at one of my house
Oh, no.
get-togethers, and you were like drawing on it.
Oh no, I wrote on the wrong side. Some people are just immature.
What every single podcast
idiots.
we do,
They're just trying to do something simple and like serious, and just idiots.
every single time we've been on camera together, you've just talked about cock.
Yes. For those of you who have not watched Stephen's videos before,
Where have you been? The most popular podcast in the land.
yes, sponsored by Spit and Feathers, by the way. So for those of you who, I've tried to say this 3 times now. For those of you who have not watched these,
I can edit that out.
I've tried to say this 4 times now. For those of you who have not watched these videos before, we adopt the untapped score rating for our beers on these videos out of 5 in increments of quarters, so 0.25.
Yeah, he's a control freak.
Okay, so we're voting out of 5,
All right.
and 2.5 is okay. Anything above that starts to get better.
Okay. So what are we rating first? We're rating this one.
This beer is melting my mind. It really is.
Is everything got a pale
When you
and
put your nose to it,
I know, I can smell it from there.
some people would. This is a craft beer drinker's beer only. Like,
Is something wrong?
if you were to say to your mate, right, stop drinking that Madry, you prick. It's just a Carling with a different label, which it is.
Yeah.
You wouldn't hand them this because it's too much of a jump. So this has got such unusual hop characteristics to it. If you were to give this to someone, they'd just go.
So would you say this is for people who can handle it?
Because this is essentially like going to the jungle and trying like to eat bugs.
Is that the best analogy in the world?
because it's food and they think it's nice, but they've had time to adjust to it. You're just thinking it's bugs.
Yeah. I think the best analogy for this is if you're trying to...
Okay, a fruit in a jungle that's
just
weird.
Forget the jungle. If you're trying to weightlift, right, and you're trying to compete with someone like Arnie, you're not like me. I can lift. You can't because you're not there yet. You have to be seasoned.
Yeah.
You have to be ready.
So you think that talking about something that's not related to food is better to describe the situation?
Yeah, but what we're talking about is that no one who's at the bottom learning what cask is going to like that.
You know what I love? I love how we said that we would not chat as much shit on this video. We said we would just go in the pub, drink the beer, talk about the pub, and then fuck off.
15 minutes.
So we're now talking about like Arnie's muscles.
We're all talking about fucking gorillas.
Right, anyway, so...
3, 2, 1.
Wow. Cool.
All right, so tell me what's in that then.
So the weekend project, from what I gather, I've been told in the past, I think it might have started at Mobley Brewery. And I think the original concept was that it was a weekend project, so the clue's in the name. Mm-hmm. Brewers from certain breweries would come together and they would brew on the weekend beers that wouldn't necessarily be on the lineup in their day jobs.
Okay.
So I have direct experience of this.
Yeah.
If I was to want to brew something like this, it'd be very hard for me to convince my boss to do it. Mm-hmm. And I have had that experience because you spend a lot of time having to brew your bestsellers, your pale ales, your bitters, you know. To brew something not unusual or less easy to sell, you might have to start like a side hustle. And I think the weekend project started off like that, but it soon caught up and it's really taken off. I think Weekend Project is now in its own right. It's a fully blown brewery.
Yeah.
And it's I've seen it in a lot of pubs, including our own Spit and Feathers pubs. But they're bridging the gap between craft beer and cask. Now I know that's somewhat confusing because cask beer is by definition usually craft.
Explain that then, because craft and cask, I just thought craft was a hipster way of saying cask.
Yeah, well, craft is supposed to really mean independent, isn't it? It's independently brewed. But in the past, I would say 5 or 10 years, the biggest craft resurgence has been keg beers.
Yeah. So
the Weekend Project is definitely, they've been doing a lot of cask. From the very beginning, they've been doing a lot of cask.
I'll read this out.
So, as far as I know, I think this is like a shadow brewery of Mobley, I think.
Okay, so it's Island Hopper, Weekend Project, Pale Ale, New England Hazy. 4.5%, which is pretty all right, isn't it?
That's a session NEPA.
From Knutsford, Cheshire. So soft and clean, beautifully drinkable and juicy. Hoppy between two continents, utilising US mosaic and citra, and beautifully top notes from New Zealand and Riwaka Sub-Zero Hop Keef.
Riwaka? Isn't that the hop that's in the other one?
Well, that's what I said before, because I picked up on that.
So there you go then. So the New Zealand hops are becoming part of the mainstream. This is very soft. It's also darker. It's got, I would say, it's probably got a little bit, like a splash of crystal malt in there to give it a bit like a peachy colour, as opposed to the very pale. If you look at the two comparison,
Yeah.
there's no bitterness, like at all.
So would you say the taste matches the appearance?
Yes.
Rating,
Rating.
because we need to move on.
We need to fuck off.
We're already at 30 minutes and we've
I
gone off
also need to
script.
give my ears a little bit of a rest. I feel like I'm being attacked
Is that by
by
what?
noise here.
It is quite noisy. So if
It's not a pub to come to, by the way, from what I can gather. It's not really a pub to come to chill. Cause it's because it's three different things: a hotel, a restaurant, and a pub.
it's got books here, which you can sit and relax near a roaring fire, but it's loud.
Yeah.
So anyway, what's your rating for this one here, the Island Hop, is it? Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Went the opposite way.
3, 2, 1. Oh, we've like swapped a little bit. 3.5 and 3.75.
Yeah, it was good. It was good.
It's good. It's inoffensive. It's non-risk taking. Let's go and have a look at.
You point at me.
The Stocks Tavern.
Oh, we got. Is this one of our clever transition shots?
That's where we are. So that's where the church was. So we started at the station. We walked up to the church and to Kirkfield, and we're just going to go down here. We're only doing a short journey here. We're only walking to about there.
Yeah, it's not epic.
Just a stone's throw away from the Kirkfield.
So the Kirkfield's over here. Just to get your bearings, just over there.
Yeah.
And then right here is this one. It's a very different building.
Yeah.
It's a very different colour scheme.
Again, we have no recollection of this place whatsoever, so this is all a bit new to
We're
us.
fresh. So we're feeling our way through.
So I think we're edging towards, I said before, maybe just a normal bloke's boozer here. You know, just a place where a guy goes after work for a pint, as opposed to that place, which was like three different things. Oh look!
Well, let's do some bells. Look.
Stephen always, when we're out, it just makes me look like a TikTok bell end. It just gets me doing stuff to just look stupid on purpose. Bells of the church have started ringing.
The bells. The bells.
The bells!
The bells.
Yeah. So let's go and have a look at the Stocks Tavern, shall we? Let's go.
Is this what this is? Quick fire round. All right.
Hello.
Hi.
Where are we?
We're in the. I forgot where we are. It's a stock.
He's had one pint.
A stock cube.
We're in the Stocks Tavern.
That's it.
Now let's get straight out with the factual script on this one, shall we? Let's make
Are
use
you
of
going to
it.
actually stick to the script?
Yeah, so here we go.
Oh, fair enough.
Originally named the Bluebell, before becoming the Stocks. Now, it's now become apparent why this is called the Stocks. When we walked up from the station, there was a pair of stocks, which is where the naughty men would be locked up by the feet.
Why were they naughty?
Because usually they were drunkards and they caused mess. You know, they were basically being a social nuisance.
Ah, so that'd be you then.
Yeah. They would lock them up by the feet on the stocks, and they would usually have to stay there overnight, and then be let out in the morning. So it went from the Bluebell to the Stocks, and then the Stocks Tavern, just a slight change in name. A traditional two-sided boozer, which is still true. There is a snooker table in the other room from here. In 1891, so it is an old building. In 1891, it hosted the curling match presentation dinner, when in the icy grip of January, the surface of Newton Lake was transformed to host a grand spectacle. So curling match is where you
Is that where you
try and
rub the
make
floor
it smooth,
so hard?
and then you can throw your little
repetitive strain in that, you know.
So that was what was fun in 1891, and nothing has happened of note since. I said to Stephen when we left Kirkfield, this is just going to be a place where a bloke goes to have a drink after work. That's all it is. And was I right?
I think you hit nail on the head.
Yeah. So I mean, on the real ale map, it actually said that this had more than one, let's say, cask pump.
Well, it does, but there's only one on.
There's just one.
Well, it's on the CAMRA guide, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's been done up to a degree. But the problem is, it's no longer a sort of pub that an old fella would come to.
Yeah, it's much more.
Yeah, so it's not going to have your old fellas reading a book. It's more attuned to the younger audience.
Well, yeah.
Inglenuck's Lady Landlord. From a sort, I can't find any information as to where the brewery is from, but it says 4.2% pale golden ale, aromatic honey and malt aromas with a smooth biscuity flavour and a classic rounded bitterness. A pint with serious presence. So to that, let's go in. You know what? It's not bad. To be fair, it's
not off, is it?
No. Yeah.
That's what I look for when it's only one.
The funny thing is, there's some pubs that you go into and you think you've got a cask on, and you're like,
it's not going to be looked after. It's going to be weird.
No, I have to go through this and try it. Yeah. I always think to myself, I'd rather have no cask than bad cask.
Yep. Yep.
As we will learn, when you've got such a strong cask competition in the vicinity, sometimes other pubs, like in Frodsham, for example, Helter Skelter being so strong as put down cask in the area. Weirdly, it's actually put down cask in the area because no one wants to go up against them.
Yeah, because the Cask 22.
Cask 22 just goes, well, you'll just go to Helter Skelter.
It's half-assed, isn't it? Yeah.
Which is weird. No one capitalises on.
You go in Cask 22 and you're like, oh, you know, you expect it because people say Cask 22 is
yeah.
really good. You know?
Well, yeah, so it's a strange one. Sometimes having strong competition means that you don't collectively, unless you're in the city centre, that doesn't really count. But no, it's
an alright,
kind of honey, going from what we've just had then, which is very new world, new age.
Yeah.
This is a trip back to the traditional.
The thing is, we always knew that going from that would be a transition that would affect us onto this one, which makes it unfair. Because this place isn't about the beer, my alternate is heritage.
It's just not that either.
No.
Cause they've sort of done it up to try and it's edging on the Gen Z kind of place. It's just a place to go and have a drink.
It's nice enough. Honestly, it's nice enough. I could have, if I was still into lager and that. Yeah, but
because they're just places that people go to because they want to get pissed. That's what we don't talk about much. Is we don't go to get pissed. There's a lot of people that do.
Well, we did talk about it in the town centre one, but the thing is, at the end of the day, heritage and cask, what we're doing, what we're trying to promote, is where they'll end up. But that will die off if we don't do it, so it has to be followed.
Yeah.
Ready? 3, 2, 1. Doesn't do anything for me.
Okay, that's fair enough. So for once, Stephen has outbid me on the score.
Yeah, he's too generous this time. For me, an ale's got to capture me. And maybe I'm being unfair because of the last place. But this one has no flavour for me. It's dull. And doesn't excite me enough. There's nothing bringing it. And in a place like this where it's nothing else to offer.
Simon Cowell over here. You're not good enough. Pubs like this have a place for some people. But it literally is just...
The thing is, I'm not slacking it off. I'm actually comfortable here, but it's not something that I could actually physically come to and make a day of or whatever. What is that? He's laughing again. What?
Stephen goes home and he wanks over pubs and he just couldn't come to this one.
See you soon. See you in the next place.
Little trinkets to find on the road. What are you doing? Keep walking. Where are we?
We're in the Firkin.
Right, we're very close to the window.
We're like in your face.
I feel a bit cramped. You can't even see what I've got.
But it is really busy, isn't it? Is this the same thing? So we've got the same thing?
So we've got triple choc by Saltaire.
Is this going to be marked down then? Because it's right up at the top.
I don't know. Okay, yeah, well, I'll mention it. Right. Slightly served, slightly underserved, but it was a nice creamy head
Yeah.
up until about 20 seconds ago.
Cheers.
Cheers. Oh, yes. It took me a while to get served, but I mean, you know, it's busy in there. I think they have more than one guy on. He's on his break. So, you know,
Yeah,
it took me longer than 5 minutes to get served, but it'll clearly be open more than just Thursday because there's loads of people in. We decided to come and sit outside because it's a micro pub, so it is literally. It used to be in a shop. This I'm told. In fact, do you want to read out the little description?
Yeah, I'll do it. So the Firkin, a standard micro pub, converted from a shop with a superb section of ales from no less than 8 hand pumps. Is that true? Yeah, you can confirm that. Received the CAMRA Commitment to Cask Award in 2024 for consistent serving real ales to a high standard. I can say that to be true because this is really nice.
Yeah, so there's one dark on. The rest are pales. I spotted one best bitter. Yeah, pales and IPAs. There's a best bitter from Beartown, which I've had before, which is a fairly bog standard, that one. But a stout, and it's as you usually do tend to find in micropubs. It's like a specialty stout, so it's not like a straight up stout. It's a triple chocolate stout. Yeah, triple chocolate. 3 times as chocolatey.
Once, twice. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is what we did. This is what we live for, isn't it, mate?
It is, mate.
I feel very small there. I don't know why I'm like below you.
This happened last time. You moaned in the last one, didn't you?
Yeah.
That will look you lower, but that's what it is. It's because I'm better. Right, come say yeah. So we're on a bench full of people at the moment.
Yes, we're in the only little corner of this place that's free. Nowhere else is free.
We're going to end up in a chip in a minute.
It's a Thursday. To be fair, it's a nice night. So, you know, you might expect people to come out and drink it. There's a pub opposite which we're going to go to in a second. Stop rustling!
Oh, doing it again, aren't I? Doing it again, sorry.
Captain Russell over here. Anyway, let's have a go.
I'm dying for crisps.
So, Saltaire, which is from West Yorkshire. Yorkshire is like the brewing sort of like capital of the UK, really.
Yeah.
This is a loud village.
It is loud, isn't it?
What the fucking shit going on?
Well, your microphone's closer to you anyway, so.
Internationally acclaimed, the Moorish dark beer complements English Fuggle hops with rich chocolate decadence. That's all they say. Now, Fuggles is a brilliant hop to be used in dark beers. Fuggles is used in our favourite dark beer, Rested When Expectant by Spitting Feathers.
Yes, it is.
Which is also a chocolatey stout. Fuggles has like a sort of slightly sweet, mellow, sweet, mellow sort of herbally taste to it.
Remember, look at the camera there, back there.
And also, Stephen, what have we got with us today?
A pack of crisp.
Do you want to rustle?
So we should that thing where you open up on the
I
thing.
quite like this close up. I think it's better.
Well, it gets everything in, doesn't it? Our good looks.
So if he's opened it upside down, you can't always show them what's in the packet because you've opened it upside down.
I'm hoping it's going up.
Right. So Lancashire crisps.
Why are we showing the crisps?
Because you've got to talk about the crisp. Right, crisp. I found an app yesterday.
For crisps?
Right, it's untapped for crisp lovers. It's called Eat Crisps, and it's like untapped, but you rate crisps instead of. Look at it. But you rate your crisps. It's a beer. Look at that. Someone's rated Morrison's prawn crackers. Salt and vinegar chiplets. The world is.
Mate,
The world is.
sometimes you've got to admit you've got a problem.
Nah, I've not got a problem, mate.
You have? You've got an app for crisps?
Anyway, Lancashire crisps. I've found these in the good pubs. They're not as cheap. Obviously, they're more the premium side. Hand cooked in Lancashire, and this one we've gone for Lancashire sauce.
Oh,
One thing that I always recommend to people, if you want it, If you wanna, I like looking at myself.
Yeah, you know. Look at the audience.
One thing I would say to people, if you want to properly taste any kind of drink, any beverage, and you want to enhance your taste of it, drink with a salted crisp.
And you've gone for the opposite.
The salt enhances your taste buds on your tongue.
And you've gone for...
So I've gone for Lancashire sauce. So because we're drinking a heavy dark beer, this is like a Lancashire sauce. I think is like a tomatoey spiced.
Oh, very nice.
Crisp review. Welcome to Rick and Steve's crisp review.
Leave me out of this. I do like crisp. I'm not that fucking upset. Oh my god. So what? Okay, are we rating the shape of it?
Right. So
Hold on. I want to play puppet. It's all right.
These have got a real crunchiness to them. And if I'm going to grab another one.
Oh my god, this is getting X-rated now.
Now it's a nice spicy sort of, definitely tomatoey. As to eat them. Bit of curry powder in there.
Yeah.
Bit of cumin.
Here we go. You can see all the little dots.
I'm getting a bit of turmeric, which you can see by the slightly yellow colour. They're slightly like dyed of a colour here. Turmeric. Which is what they use in like pilau rice. You get now slightly curryish. You know, I'm really gutted that I missed out on the Wigan Crisp Festival 2 weeks ago.
You told me that last
in
night.
Wigan Central, right? So one of the videos that we're going to do in the next 12 months is going to be Wigan. Wigan Central is like one of the dons of the ale world. Wigan Central did a crisp festival. They had 50 different types of crisp.
Well, so would you be interested if I made an event on a boat full of crisp?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Dark beer and crisps. I mean,
In the Firkin.
with a little slightly glowy sun on your face. £4.40 for the pint, and the crisps were £2.
Not bad.
But this is funny, right? £4.40 for that. So you know, I mean, that is like the most, definitely the most premium pint we're going to get today. £4.40, and I think that's actually probably the cheapest drink that we'll get today. Everyone was drinking this, by the way, so I think this is
Really?
one of the first to go.
Really?
When you've got all pails on,
It's the only thing that stands out.
real ale drinkers, real proper ale drinkers, your actual, you know, connoisseurs of the art will drink this.
Yeah, this ties into the theme what we said before. You know, if you're going to drink something as potent as what we drank in the first place, and you are able to take it and go, that's because you've done the journey of discovery. You know, and this is a standard for us now. We look for this everywhere we go.
I mean, to be honest, I can't really fault it, so shall we rate it?
We're going to do this in the tightest space possible. How are we going to do this?
That is it. Let's just do it.
Because I don't want to see what you're rating.
I really like this angle, by the way. I think it's
Well, we
really
could do it more if you want.
good. Yeah, but the lighting's perfect as well.
All right.
Okay.
You ready?
3, 2.
Go on, let me get me a lid on. Right, go on.
Is that the same? Ah,
Yeah, it's the first one. First one of the night is exactly what I look for in a dark, smooth, a little bit roasty to it. Not too much, not too little.
it's not overly chocolatey.
It's not
It
even-
is very chocolatey, but it's not about like being punched in the face by the dairy milkman. No, the milkman. No, the milkman. What's that? The milk tray man. The milk tray man.
It doesn't matter.
The milk tray man.
It's been smashed at the back doors with the milkman.
The milk tray man.
Doesn't matter.
No, the guy off the TV in the 70s.
The milky market is smart.
No, the guy who used to go woo women with his milk tray.
He's the fastest milkman in the West.
No.
No.
The dark beer, you need to hint at the flavours, but you don't need. Some people go too far with it, and it will be like overly intense. A real ale should be subtle, but tasty. Perfect. Lovely. Beautiful. I'm so happy with
What's the ABV on it?
Was it 4.6? I think.
It's perfect. The balance is perfect in it, every conceivable angle.
4.8. Sorry, 4.8.
So it's perfect.
I'm sure we'd get questioned by
There's only two things I laid down.
stalking around fields.
We were slightly short served.
Well, that's not through the air.
Now, I'm hypocritical on that because at times I like a thick, creamy head on my beer. So I want my first experience with the beer to be like line the moustache,
Head in a beard.
like foamy. I want it to almost like touch my nose. By the time the beer was ready for me to bring to the table,
Oh, you can still talk, you know.
it settled and he didn't top it up because he's too busy. So what I would say is a little bit of feedback. If you're running on 2 staff in a bar this busy, if you then have breaks, which I know that you're obviously allowed to have breaks. Obviously, you're allowed to have breaks. The issue is that if someone walks in like we did or I did, when it's this busy, I'm just stood there like a lemon.
Yeah, but you could extrapolate down to like supermarkets and everything and say, well, you only put one person on a till. There's only so much you can do.
Yeah, I'm clutching at straws here. I'm just saying that
It seems to have bugged you. It seems to have bugged you a lot.
I'm impatient.
I know you're impatient, but there's only so much you can do.
I know the small business thing and waiting and whatever. I'm not, it's not to take away from the beer itself, but the experience.
The experience is fine for me.
If you have to stand there and stare at people while you're waiting to get served and figure out who on your row of people is before you.
But you get that in like Wetherspoons and everything.
But this all comes back to the fact that we're unsociable drinkers, really, aren't we?
Yeah,
we want to go in a place and it'd be like two guys in there.
Yeah, we tend to read a book.
We wanted it to be a guy with his well-behaved dog outside having a smoke and a guy inside drinking a beer and reading the paper and giving the occasional feedback on the news.
Watching the sunset from
In the glow of our faces, you can see that the day is setting upon us.
And we're having a dart pit.
So this pub is one of the reasons why we came to, well, the main reason why we came to Newton Le Willows is because of the Firkin. And we've been grasping at the idea of a Runcorn tap for quite a few years.
Me and you were going to open one.
We want to open our own.
Ideas and the building in mind. Just got to do it.
But this used to be a shop. We're going to take a break from all the noise in this village.
But they don't hear the noise.
So let's just acknowledge this, right? This is one of the loudest villages. You may not see this in the video, or hear it rather. This is an incredibly loud village.
No. Start again.
I like how
I've lost my train of thought.
Stephen just saw a lady.
I know.
Is it busy road?
Yeah, but please don't calm down. Calm down and stop looking at that way. Look at the camera.
They don't know.
Look at the audience.
They don't know.
They do. They see you looking that way. They think you're looking at something else, and you're looking at them. We're talking to you, the audience, the people who are watching this video. Address them. Anywho, you lot. We are going to continue this. We're going to head over to there. No, we're not. Forget that. We're going to... Right, cut. Start again. Okay.
We need to end this.
I know, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to wrap it up.
So, cheers to the Firkin. This pint was perfect. Loved it.
Pomposity.
Few little aspects to know about the experience of coming here, but it was worth the wait. Love it. Just open up more days. I don't understand why you're only open on Thursday. I do understand it, but I also think you could open up for more days. Wednesday.
Yeah, but surely they know that. I don't know.
Yeah. So
I say well
cheers
done
to the Firkin. We're glad that we eventually came to come here. Cheers. Stephen's bigger than me today.
I'm always bigger than you. Look at the last podcast.
Where are we?
We are in
The Pied
Bull.
With a 200-year history as a hostelry, the Pied Bull Hotel and Restaurant once played host to jockeys racing at the nearby racecourses at Aintree and Haydock. Renovated extensively in 2021 by Punch Taverns, with many of the pub's iconic details, including the uncovering of a red fleur-de-lis Lord Newton's crest, restored to full glory.
Now you see why you said that, not me.
punch taverns, love them or hate them, they're one of the pub goers in this country. So, you know, they've got a hold of a big pub company, pub here. Well, the big pub company has got a hold of one of the big pubs. CAMRA guide that we've been given has maybe dwindled in the past few months. It was just Timothy Taylor's, bolt maker and landlord, and then Wainwright's.
Oh dear.
Yeah. So again, it comes back to the point with the Firkin being there. That is cask heaven.
Yeah.
So the thing is, with villages like this, maybe what happens is people have no reason to go anywhere else. But we've got a bolt maker.
Look at the floor on that.
So this is still a craft beer, technically an independently brewed beer, but Timothy Taylor's are in bed with the big guys. Don't forget that. They are in bed with the big guys. They have deals with all the big pub companies. They do make good beer, okay beer. Breweries that may have started with good intentions and good origins, but when you start sleeping with the bad guys, with the enemy,
Are you saying sell your soul?
sell your soul.
But if you get to a position of you must agree to this or we'll submerge you in your brand, what happens?
Well, that's it. But anyway, the Pied Bull is a historic pub.
It's very imposing, isn't it?
It is very imposing, but inside it was full, again, of people who just want to go for a drink. They don't care where they are, they just want to go for a drink. It doesn't matter where they are, they just want to go for a drink of wine. She wants a wine, he wants a pint of Marjorie or something, that's what it is. So there's a definite definition between the different types of drinking establishments in this country.
Okay.
Malt maker, going in.
Yeah. I had the head in my beard then. Did you see that?
It's a Timothy Taylor's experience. So Timothy Taylor's hot with leaf only, as we've spoken about before. It's subtle throughout, malty. The thing is with Timothy Taylor's, it's not a bad pint. It's not a bad pint,
No,
but it's not a memorable pint.
It's accessible.
Yeah.
It is something that's reliable. So
It's
if
a-
you're going
it's a
in
safe
pub-
bet.
Yeah.
It's a safe bet.
If you see it, you get it. No.
So, what would you give this? Fucking hell. This fucking village, man.
Go to
Jesus
bed!
Christ. Very relaxing.
What a lovely pint!
Come here if you want to chill out.
Look at them! Everything's like.
Anyway.
One.
Big place. But it's just a pub. That's it.
But the fact that it's so imposing and so striking, you'd think it'd, do more.
To be fair though, it's better than I was expecting. I was expecting bad. Anyway, cheers to, where the fuck are we? The Pied Bull. So fuck off.
Well, that's a nice way to end the segment. Guess what? That's it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. This is why I wear a hat.
Rydyn ni nawr yn nesaiad.
So, Stephen,
What about?
Newton Le Willows. What do you think?
It's a very mixed bag, isn't it? It's really, really good or really, really lacking. It's a mixture. It's a tale of two halves.
It's a complete chance, a game of chance, really. I think
We are now approaching
because
Earlstown.
if you have one great pub or bar, that's enough of a reason to go to that place.
Yeah.
But there is technically two. I mean, really, there's one.
Which is?
The Firkin is the best one. The Firkin
But
is the place
I
to
don't
go.
think I managed to get any sort of grasp of what it's like because it's so busy.
I think with the Firkin, right, you've got to go and spend the whole night there. Get there for like 6 and stay until about 10. And really just drink through all their selection. You can have food outside, we found out. The Chinese next door, we got chips and a sausage.
Is that officially? We can do that.
Yeah. Firkin is by itself is worth coming to Newton Le Willows.
So, but your favourite drink wasn't the Firkin, surely?
Yeah, the stout.
So it's definitely a stout. So Dart won out again.
Yeah.
Oh, fair enough.
Of course.
I think, and this is rare for me, the first pint, really hazy, super hazy pale.
Earlstown.
That,
The unusual
Teithio i
New Zealand pale.
yeah,
Yeah.
that really changed things for me. I think it's that precedent we couldn't match.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a standout.
Earlstown.
Not because it was the best,
We will be
but
travelling
because
to
it was the
Chester.
newest, unusual beer.
Yeah, and it's not something it blew your socks off, and it was hard to come back from that.
Yeah.
And even the dark, but we're more familiar with the dark, and I think that's the difference here. If you're taking on something that's unique as that at the beginning, it's hard to come back from, and then the dark we've had before, so it's familiar.
Yeah. No surprise.
No surprise.
We knew there would be 2 stand-up pubs, and it turned out to be true.
Yeah. How do you think the trip went today then? Because this is the first time actually
Well,
trying to fit it in with our
I'll
schedules.
tell you one thing. If you don't have enough time to do what you want, and you have 3.5 hours, and if you don't have enough time to do 4
We will be
pubs in
travelling
3.5
to
hours, that means that you
Chester.
have got enough time to stay.
Right.
We could have stayed longer.
But we had a lot of stuff to look at, not
Yeah.
just pubs. We popped into a church. We looked around all the infrastructure. We looked at the town, and there's so much to look at in Newton Le Willows. We just didn't really have the time.
There's other pubs, but I think that we covered the best beer pubs. We
Yeah,
covered
yeah.
the best places
Look,
to go for
St
beer.
Helens CAMRA will love this. But what I'm saying is, people who are not into that and are watching this to see what's going on in Newton Le Willows, we didn't get around because we didn't have that.
Yeah, well, it's not a tourism video, is it?
No, but I tend to look at that. I tend to look at what the people are doing and what they're seeing. But I get your point. Yeah. But if you're watching this, we will be back.
We are beer tourists, and we go where the beer is.
But we went to a church.
And we get
I got you now, haven't I?
we get distracted by heritage.
Yes.
So we go where the beer and the heritage is. That's
Yeah,
us.
but that's the podcast in the tea. You asked me once.
Because that's where millions of people on YouTube want us to go, where the beer and the heritage is.
Yeah, but
That's
you
what
asked
we're
me
doing.
once what's my focus. It's always beer, heritage, and cask. The problem is that Newton Le Willows does have a lot of everything.
Yeah.
And it's really good. Next one, what is it?
Whiston and Rain Hill. So you've got a 4th video coming.
I know, and
Lucky you.
he's becoming a staple of this channel. Are you enjoying it though?
Of course I am.
Good. Good. He's enjoying
Obviously
it.
I won't always be able to be here, but I mean
Fuck right off. You've got to be now
I'd have
because
to get used to Stephen being on his own for like where else are you going? Congleton.
Congleton. Yeah, I've got one Halloween special coming up.
He's gonna have to start talking to himself in Congleton.
But the thing is, again, it's not about the who got with me. It's more
Which
about
ho got with me?
What did I say then?
Who ho got with me?
It must have had some effect on me doing the ales tonight. It doesn't matter who I've got with me. It's the content, and I want you to have the best.
Yeah.
And one of the things is that he has got knowledge. He's also got a big mouth. He doesn't shut up. Look at that tongue.
So we're on our way home back to Runcorn
Yeah,
now.
if you don't know, we're on a train.
And also, on the same line, you get off at Warrington Bank Quay, and you can go to the Warrington pubs, which we will do a Warrington Town Centre video soon.
Soon?
Yes.
Well, that means, again, how many months is this year left?
In the next 12 months. From now.
Oh, here we go. That's a long.
now
You can't
until-
expect the viewers to
From
wait.
now until next July,
Yeah.
we will do a Warrington Town Centre video.
Is this the dampness of the pants again? You're making them wait.
Yes?
Yeah.
We want to dampen your pants.
We do indeed. But he's getting the gist of
We
this. now.
can't not do a Warrington video.
I'm not saying we're not.
It's right next to us. Why wouldn't we do a Warrington video?
Off camera, we're going to look at the list of my things and prioritise. All right. We've got a Christmas special. We've got the New Year's Eve special. We've got a Halloween special coming up. All sorts. But as long as it's sticky and moist, it'll work.
The dampness of the pants.
It's how we know.
So, thumbs up for dampening of pants.
And thumbs up for a really good time.
We are now approaching
Thumbs down to
Warrington Bank Quay.
more dampening of pants.
What do you mean more?
They want us to dampen their pants more.
Well, that's how it happens. That's how it works. Comment in the comments below if your pants are damp and what percentage of dampness there is
I'm
involved.
50, but I need to be 60.
Oh yeah, well that's what I mean. If we're not dampening your pants more than 50%, then we're doing something wrong. And when I say we, I mean him. He's a bit of a off-putting. You're a bit off-putting, aren't you?
Is that what I am? I'm off-putted.
Anyway, cheers, man. Ow! Bloody hell, you got a hell of a grip. Put your paw knob.
Should we do a pose?
Okay. What was the pose? Love to you. Oh, you copy me now. Okay. Join us next time. Like and subscribe, and keep an eye on the sponsorships. There's going to be loads coming up. And yeah, sponsor.
Cheers.
Check out the sponsor, Spitting-Feathers. I've been doing a lot of work for recently. Well, I say recently. 3 years I've been doing work.
And prime yourselves for a future endeavour.
Croeso i
Future endeavour.
Warrington Bank Key.
Anyway, love to you. Thank you for joining me. Fuck off you with your Welsh.
Caer.
Thank you so much.
Credu i. Bye bye.
Bye.